This is Dead Air, coming back to you for episode 3 of our Alliance playthrough on the expert difficulty level. Alright, let's get everything turned on. Just loaded the save from our last game. Some things I thought about. One thing I'd done is to leave the Liberation here in order to build this unit, this militia soldier platoon. One thought occurred to me. I don't know how the mechanic really works. We're going to see. But if I start the build, if I were to select a unit and begin building it and then leave with the Liberation, does the unit stop building? I would think that it would continue going. We're going to see if it does or not. I'm going to try to actually go ahead and build the stealth unit here because I think we may be needing some stealth units in the near future for perhaps some sabotage missions here. We're going to see. But that being said, we have, as we left off, here's our fleet from the north that we had made it through. We knocked out the wheel. We at least knocked out the defenses at the wheel, but they took it back as soon as I left the space. We have minimal defenses all throughout the north, where we've really stripped it bare in order to concentrate the forces here. If you've not already seen the previous episodes, part of the goal here has been to go ahead and force our way through here and then to be able to link up here. One of the things here, we have different hero units and so forth that are very key to our ground game. I mean, Princess Leia has her honor guard and her shield capability. Speaking of shield capability, one thing some of you might have already been thinking of when I've been building units, one that I really needed to go ahead and start to build as well. These Moncal Defenders are wonderful units that we have access to that I should not be forgetting about. So I'm going to do that while I'm thinking about it. Bespin, worried about economy. Bespin has gotten through building their space station. It is only a level 1, our tier 1 at this time, but I think that's enough. And I have the funds. I want to build up my economy. This is going to do more for my income than much of anything else I could build right now.
Constructing.
I don't know of anything that really has a bigger impact on increasing your economy than building a Tabana gas refinery. But it does, of course, it takes time for it to pay off. It's 5,000 up front, and then it definitely takes time. But you have to invest that time. You have to invest that starting reasonably early, in my opinion. The earlier you invest it, the sooner it pays off, and the more it pays off. At least my thoughts on that. But the Empire had attacked here at Sluisvan. We should have quite a few Imperial offensive forces on the ground here. They've only just taken it. These units are on their way evacuating right now. That was the last thing that happened in our last playthrough. So we have space units in orbit with no station, and we have ground units on the ground with no buildings. This is, if we can take advantage of it, the Empire we could catch them out of position here if we can pool all of these forces. I want to make certain that I do really want to be sure to grab the ground forces that I may need in order to pull this off and hopefully get them down here before anything happens as far as Todaria or Intersection 4 being lost.
On our way.
But we got so we began this. This is going to be our chance to see. I began constructing or training the militia commando unit here. I will go ahead and Let's go ahead and grab that tank unit as well.
All lights are green.
But what is going to happen? What do we think is going to happen when I order this fleet to move that contains the Liberation? It did. It ended the construction of the unit. So that answers that question. What was he squeaking about? Control chain. Intersection 1. Okay. Yep, he grabbed that. We still have, how's Ordabana? We're almost done with our Tier 1 station here at Ordabana. We do have the money. As soon as that's done, guess I'll go ahead and order the construction of a Tabana gas refinery right there. We might want to still leave something else there besides just the station, though. But we're going to have a very substantial fleet assembled here at Bathurwu. I would love to just be able to sidestep and be able to start taking out different things here. This ship would be wonderful to take out. It's only a Tier 1 station. There's a lot that can be done, but I am wanting to aim myself. Are these? Yeah, okay, there's R2 and C3PO. I do believe, wait, what mission are we on? Okay, yes, they're going to Bakura as far as part of this mission goes. As soon as they're done there, I want to move to Sullust. I'm wondering if they pulled their forces as far as I believe, a Victory Star Destroyer from Sullust to use here at Sluis Von. If so, then that leaves it more vulnerable. It might be a really good time. If I can work here with my fleet at full power, it would be an excellent time to take out that Tier 2 station, and perhaps this one as well. If we can knock those out of the way, this is really going to be wide open for us to go ahead and take this. Our plan had been, and it's still longer term though, but Ord Mantell. But to be able to get this before we get into major land battles is great, because the land battles bring us some money that way. But enough time paused. I want to be able to get some action going here. All right. In fact, instead of
construction complete.
the Corvette, I'm just going to put her up there.
Mission log updated.
Oh. Okay, not a whole lot of money. That's one of the things about it too. Well, why am I not seeing my completed there? But as we get our support meter up, our rewards will increase. And it's one reason I just really think I do not like missing out on those. I will go through great pains to go ahead and complete a mission.
I'll handle that.
I will lose money. Anything that's not just completely detrimental, to my efforts. Oh, Yavin, by the way.
Beginning construction.
Tabana gas refinery at Yavin.
Imminent.
I don't know why I hadn't already been doing that. Let's see, like I mentioned before, I think if I take Faline that I get a mission for Tatooine, but I just don't think there's much to it. It's just, I think it might just be
Captain Eclipse.
just a dull mission.
Inbound.
I don't know what it really does for me. If it does anything amazing,
Excellent.
that will be a surprise for me.
Choose your reinforcements.
Let's see, go ahead
Underway.
and bring in our Corvettes, because this is our answer for the swarm of fighters
Com chatter is overloading the scanners.
that I expect to be coming for us.
I'm picking up a lot of comlink chatter. Disable that energy field.
Now, one thing, whenever she is firing at this kind of range, it does not seem that you can't actually hand select like a subsystem. Of course, she's hitting the shields right now anyway. Ah, here they come. All right.
Ready for action.
But I don't believe whenever she's firing at this range, these long-range weapons, again, I don't believe you can choose the subsystems that she's going to fire at, the hard points, if you will, whatever.
May the force be with you. I'll see what I can do from here.
Standing by. Armed and ready. Head full. Guns at the ready. Underway.
Oh,
Moving into position.
don't like
All
that.
right. We lost contact with you for a moment.
Again, those things are very dangerous to Corvettes. These are Quintons.
On my way.
They have rather powerful
Ready to fire.
long-range guns, and they have the precision to hit a target such as a Corvette.
Eclipse to Star Killer. Disable that energy field.
But we can go ahead and plug away at this thing now. It really doesn't matter. Again, I don't think we get any funds or anything for destroying the station. If that's not true, I'm learning more and more things about what I thought was true that is wrong
Moving out.
on a persistent basis now.
Copy that. Moving out.
So if I'm wrong about that, just because I'm not seeing the numbers, because normally when you destroy something, of course you see the yellow numbers here at the plus and whatever the dollar. But whenever I destroy the stations here, normally it is the end of the battle. So I don't know if the end of the battle is interrupting it. Perhaps I can watch. Okay, 11,429. Let's go ahead and, well,
They're falling back.
he's going to fall back, so I'm not going to get that money, I'm sure. Boom.
This battle is ours.
Seems to be an extraordinary delay there on the boom.
Planetary control.
Okay, there, Monmouth. Okay, some say Tatooine inhabitants increasing numbers of rebel sympathizers. If we liberate
Mission log
Tatooine, then
updated.
hidden hero on Tatooine. Do I get a hero for this? Or it's just saying there's sympathy. I guess it's just telling me that the population would be, the civilian population's on my side. I don't know. But we're going to continue to press forward here, and I'll tell you what, this is... I do want to take my ground forces with me here. I'm going to leave them. but I'm going to have my ground forces kind of in tow here, because as soon as I leave, anything like this, of course, there's no land battle.
Construction
So as
complete.
soon as I move, so frequently, it's just, where was the construction done? Tabana Gas Refinery. Why not?
Construction.
These things, when all of these are gonna, I'm starting them all near the same time. 16% complete there on Bespin. Oh, we're up to 78. Okay, but they're all going to be coming online near the same time. Our income should get a nice boost from that. What I was saying though about the troops, I don't want to have them trailing too far behind, because these planets can be very quickly
General Dodonna
taken
moving out.
back as soon as you leave.
So be it.
So I want my ground units in close proximity. But let me see. I want to see it Sullust. There's still the Victory 1 there. I don't know, with my fleet, I don't want to take losses, but I don't know when a better time would be to hit this. Whenever I have basically all of my forces are concentrated into the best death ball I can make, the Imperial Capital Shipyard. I don't know what reinforcements that can bring in. Is that going to bring in like an ISD? I don't know. But I also want to see, again, though, these forces at Iridal.
Of course, sir. Of course, sir.
Eriadu. Okay, Eriadu. There you go.
Imminent.
That looks right. Eriadu. All right, but I want to be able to see what's there. Again, another Tier 2 station that I want out of the way. These, considering I have Juno Eclipse with me, especially these Tier 1 stations, are rather easy game.
Chatter is overloading the scanners.
Being able to go ahead and hit them, basically artillery type strikes.
We've located the enemy.
Can you take those generators offline?
Choose your reinforcements.
Right away. Heading out. Fall out. Let's move out.
But being able to do this, play this little game here, baiting them out.
Roger that.
Eclipse to Star Killer. Good. Your signal looks strong again.
Speed this along. Okay.
Form up.
In the interest of trying to get more into the video, I don't mind hitting the time accelerate too much,
Ready to fire.
but I don't really like the idea. I don't like the idea of fighting the battle here with the time accelerate. And one reason why, at one time in the past, it just so happened to be
Target. Attack.
that I was hitting time accelerate in a battle, and I happened to get, it was the one time I really actually had the game destabilize on me, and my saves, I hadn't kept up with my saves very well, I guess, and basically it ended the game for me. It basically just, I would have had to have gone so far back on my saves that it really wasn't worth it. So I try to baby my equipment. I have old equipment. I have an old PC. Like I said, I have a tendency to baby the hardware.
On my way.
And I say baby the hardware, not that I'm concerned that I'm going to do something to the hardware, but just kind of concerned that it may fail on me, basically. I might destabilize my playthrough here. Okay, there. Finally, I was just trying to get them to go ahead and retreat. Wanting to pack a little extra action into my episodes here. But if I can get over there and quickly enough in real time, that's the thing. Game time is not passing me. I just went from one battle to another. That's very, very little game time actually passed by, obviously. So the Empire has not had much of a chance at all
Complete.
to build anything
Orders confirmed.
on Slewis Vaughn in the way of stations or buildings. And again, trying to keep my ground units close by. Oh, I want to see what we have here at Erida. Grand Moff Judgerod is the only thing on the... Well, we do have some substantial problems here. Okay, well, that's not going to be too bad. But this right here, this is... Now, no doubt I would land here. I don't remember. It's been a while since I've battled here, I think. But I'd really think that I would be able to take advantage of, and it might drag the battle out a bit, which I kind of don't like doing here. But sticking with the idea that this is an expert level playthrough, to be able to actually take advantage of being able to land my units, the fact if I control the space, if I have bombardment, if I have bombers and orbital bombardment capabilities, then I need to take advantage of that. And if it makes a ground battle a bit longer in order for me to win, then so be it, I guess. Okay, this
provide whatever intelligence support I can.
And by the way, when I was talking about going ahead and accelerating time, in my mind, I'm thinking the more calculations it's having to do, such as if we had a lot of action going on, if we had a big fleet battle going on and lots of fighters everywhere, and I were to hit that, I would be more concerned about hitting it than hitting it when I have a single ship to be concerned with.
Be careful.
As you wish, Master. There they are.
Can you take those generators offline?
Same.
Choose your reinforcements.
Let's go. Underway. Moving into position. Moving out.
As long as we're running into the same thing and we have a system that works great, then
Awaiting orders.
why not stick with it?
I'm picking up a lot of comlink chatter.
I copy.
I do have to say, this does make the game more interesting. I knew it would, but to be able to actually be recording this, to put it out there, that somebody at some point may actually be watching. Surely at some point somebody's going to watch this, right? Got to.
Open fire.
I think. But just knowing that makes it more fun to play. Makes the whole thing
We'll get there, sir.
more exciting. I have to suggest it for anyone wanting to enhance their game playing time.
Reinforcements cancelled.
Moving to that location.
Just go ahead. See if we can't get them to
Ziel auf 2-9. Ausgesetzt.
just retreat as soon as they will.
They're falling back.
I'm not making that much money killing a few TIE fighters anyway, I guess. I gotta remember to try to get a screenshot of some kind to use for a thumbnail. I keep forgetting that.
System conquered.
Well, what the heck? Let's see. What did I have here? I had a bunch of the ground stuff. But this Golan 2. Let's let the robots get down here to Sluis Vaughn. I want to see what's there. I think their main fleet, their offensive firepower is there. I would imagine. There I go. Now here with this mission, this might kind of change what we were wanting to do. I really wanted to hit Mandalore and be able to take that out. And I still really, really, really do, at least especially in space. But this right here is going to be, they want the buffer zone. I do believe everything's fine. I think I'm just going to need Jabim, Selukami, and the wheel, which of course we know we've already taken out the defenses at the wheel. That should be a cakewalk there. Taking these planets should not be difficult. We'll be able to complete this, and if memory serves correctly, I'm pretty sure that gives us Admiral Akbar in a nice whatever it is, a nice big Moncal ship anyway. Yes, this is our main offensive force. I would love to hit this. What on earth? They've actually already built something, and they built a TIE launch pad. That's not something I would have expected. But this is the real bonus to me. This is the TIE launch pad. I'm sure I can handle that. I want to pull. Trying to decide. I guess I just want to go ahead and go through Eriadu. But let me get my forces here together that I would want to use to invade. And because, let's see. I want Mon Mothma because I'm going to go ahead and I want that bonus.
Moving ahead.
Tactical battle imminent.
Oh, well, that puts a delay on things. Telos. Well, I don't stand a chance in this space battle, but the stuff that he's bringing, I may be able to actually knock some stuff off. But we're just going to have to see. I knew we were running thin up here on purpose. You know, I really disarmed the North here to be able to pull this fleet together. I expected to lose some planets. That shouldn't be too difficult to take back, by the way.
Reinforcements en route.
I don't believe.
Reinforcements en route.
But I have a feeling this battle will take long enough that
Construction complete.
I don't know, we might try to work in one fight down there, at least in space.
Enemy is
Station
approaching.
damaged. Construction complete.
Squadron reporting. Reporting. Awaiting your orders. Yes, Commander.
Oh, well.
Ready. At your command. Your orders, sir?
All right. Let's get this party started. These ships, by the way, these munificence. Of course, they have that artillery capability, and again, they cannot shoot at with that weapon. They don't have the ability to target a single hardpoint. They have some very substantial anti-fighter capability themselves.
Our space station is under attack.
Oh, let's go over here.
Ready for action. Attack that target. Corvette moving out.
And hopefully we can take this ship out. It's magnificent anyway. Like I said, to me, any ships that pose a real threat to fighters are a real good one to take out. And munificent. This is an excellent ship to take out, one way or the other. If we can get anything else on top of it, wonderful.
The shield generator is disabled.
Well, one thing, this is, for Niles here, our satellites are ideal for taking him out. Oh, wait. What on earth? Okay, got Niles. Wait, what else? There's Patches. Oh, yes. Take out this Admiral. He would be wonderful to have out of the picture. And again, those satellites, really great for the job here, I do believe. It should be. But not proving to be what I thought. Oh wait, I guess his shields are down. Oh, we're losing the satellites now. Oh, that's it. We're out of business now. If I would have paid attention earlier, I could have focused him instead of jumping to this. My mistake. Had an excellent opportunity to knock him out. Failed to take advantage.
We may lose this battle, but we'll win the war.
Well, one way or the other, took out a hero. I took out enough. I don't feel bad at all about losing this planet that's really quite unimportant to me. And that I don't think I should have that difficult of a time taking back. Feel little doubt that a land battle is to come here. He'll be landing there. Let's see. Oh, no. All right. Oh, I know. He lands up here. They're going to come, especially Mandalorian. If they have any Mandalorians, they zip right across here and come straight in. I'm going to want to move this here so that I can capture these points and be able to defend up in this area. So again, expecting there to be a land battle very soon. We are 35 minutes in. Let's see here. Again, wanting to leave some stuff here.
Easier than the Kessel Run.
What do we got going on here? Game plan. Oh, of Bakura. That's doable, but again, another level 2. See, now we have a mission down here. So I brought my fleet down from the north in anticipation of trying to just get all the way to Ordubana, link up with us quickly, and was going to be heading back. That was the plan. Now I have the Empire out of place here. I have opportunities. These are just opportunities I don't want to pass up. And now I have the mission to take Bakura. I don't want to fail that mission. I have what's here. It looks like we've got a lot of work to do in the south before we can turn north. I'm probably going to be losing multiple planets up here. That's okay. That's okay. But at more than 35 minutes in, I'm going to go ahead and end the recording here. This is the end of episode 3. You know what I didn't do? I didn't get another thumbnail. But gotta remember to do that next time. But here we go. Good evening, good day. We'll see you all next time for episode 4. Goodbye.